For the cold winter days, what is better than a warm and comforting soup, full of healthy and nutritious vegetables, and never disappoints in flavor? Let me show you my take on an Italian classic. We're making some minestrone. Hi everybody and welcome to my kitchen. For minestrone, the first thing we're going to do is prep some vegetables. I've already have them peeled, so I'm just going to cube my potato. The potatoes are really going to help to bulk up the soup, and the starch is going to go through it and make it nice and thick. Next, I'm going to do my celery, which I'm going to cut into small cubes. I'm going to chop my carrots, and I want to do them in the same manner. I want to keep everything an even size so it cooks at around the same time. I'm not Italian or anything, or have no links to Italy whatsoever. In fact, I've never been to Italy and I would love to go. I love to go on like a holiday where you just go and eat all of the amazing food they have to offer. I have that on the diary. I get to do it eventually. This means that my version of this soup might not be the most traditional, but from my understanding, it's a soup that actually doesn't quite have a set recipe. You can change all the vegetables that you add as you like them or by what you have available. Main thing is that it's going to be delish. Lastly, I've got my onions, and this completes our sofrito, which is the base for a lot of Mediterranean food. It brings a delicious base flavor. French cuisine, I believe it's called a mirepoix. It's very common throughout different cultures. Oh, anything with it is amazing. And to finish up all of my prep, I've got some parsley, which I'm gonna chop up. Let me get my hob set up and we can start cooking. So I've got some olive oil here that I'm gonna put into my pot, and then follow it up with the onions and garlic. Once they get a bit soft and translucent, I'll add in the carrots and the celery. I'm gonna add in the potatoes now. Give it a quick stir. And at this point, I want to season a little bit. I like to season kind of every layer of the dish to make sure that it's properly seasoned at the end. So just a pinch of salt and pepper. For extra flavor as well, I'm going to add in my stock cube now. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with my chopped tomatoes. You can use peeled tomatoes if you want as well, or tomato passata. I'm going to add some herbs to this now. I've got some oregano and bay leaf going in, and also the parsley that we chopped up earlier. I'm gonna give this all a good stir, and I want to let all this cook down so the flavors become intensified, and then we can top it up with water. Okay, let's have a look at how we're going. It smells beautiful, so tomatoey, and the parsley's brought such a delicious freshness. Oh my goodness. Now I'm gonna top it up with some water. I'm probably only gonna let this go for about 5 minutes for everything to kind of get to know each other, all the flavors married together. My soup has come to the boil, and let me tell you once again, it smells absolutely glorious in here. We're almost at the end, but I need to give it a taste now because I want to make sure that it's well seasoned before I add in the pasta. It definitely needs a bit of salt and pepper. Here you could add any leafy vegetables you want, something like broccoli, maybe cabbage, completely up to you. I went with tender stem broccoli here because I love the taste and they cook very, very quickly. So they'll add some nice greenery and crunch. But then you also have a choice of pasta. I like to go with the little small conch pasta, so I'm gonna put them in as well. I'm gonna cook this halfway through and then add in our cannellini beans. These are already pre-cooked, they came from a tin, so they only have to heat through. If you wanted to use the raw ones, you would have to soak them overnight and then probably cook them separate before adding them to the soup also at this stage, but this is just much easier. Here we go. Everything is ready. Let me pour myself a nice bowl. To finish it off, I'm gonna go in with some grated pecorino. Alrighty, it's time to taste. I am so excited. I feel nobody should be this excited about soup, but I know it's gonna be amazing. Let's get right into it. Oh wow, it's perfect. It tastes exactly like what minestrone should. There's this acidity from the tomatoes and such a beautiful freshness from the parsley that cooked through it. The cheese just brings a whole other dimension to it. I love the crunchy vegetables, the sweetness from the carrots and the onions. Honestly, it's like a party of flavor in a bowl. Good soup. The list of ingredients will be in the description below, and while you're down there, subscribe to the channel and share the video with all of your friends. Show me your results on the gram, and make sure that you leave me your corrections, feedback, guidance in the comments below. With that, I'll leave you for this video, and enjoy.